Access Program Youth Intern, and I'm basically just going to show you guys how to edit and master a track using the musical software that is programmed on the Macs, the Garageband. So I'm going to demonstrate a recording. Like, I'm going to do a recording, record a song, and it's only 2 minutes or so, so you guys might have to, sit and watch me rap or whatever, and that might be a little bit boring, but, whatever. This, I guess I'll just show you Garageband. Open it up. It's this little guitar symbol right here. Click it. It opens up GarageBand, and you have several options when GarageBand opens up. Oh, we'll just cancel this. Yeah, so you can, in the new projects, you can, any instrument, you can plug in through an interface into your computer, and you can just play it through GarageBand and create your own, compose your own music. Or play a cover, and then voice, basically the same thing, mic or anything. And then loops would be creating music from like 8-bar or 4-bar beat loops that are just music, a composition that's just repeated over and over again, right? And there's the keyboard collection. There's various different keyboards that like different types of keyboards and clavinets and stuff that you can use for composing your own music. And there's the acoustic instrument that I think you just plug into the mic. You can compose and you can make podcasts. There's also learning how to play, piano lessons, and guitar lessons, and there's a lesson store where you can like buy everything or whatever. And then there's you can make your own iPhone ringtone if you have an iPhone out of an example of loops or out of your voice. So you can record yourself doing that. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to voice and open up this, and so it's a new project from the template of loops. So we're gonna save it as the cap rap theme song. That's what the song's called. It's cap rap, and it's the theme song for the Community Access Program. I'm just going to press enter. It'll open up, and this is basically GarageBand. You've got all your effects here on the voices and such. All the effects on the instruments, and because real instrument, and so you've got band instruments, basic track, bass, drums, effects, vocals, all that podcasting. I'm not going to put any effects on it right now because it's just starting off from scratch. So let's draw our beat, and you would go to the media, which is right here. It's the media browser. Just as this would be loops if you wanted to add loops into your voice, all these, and this is the instrument editing and the media inspector. So iTunes opens up automatically, and the only thing we have on iTunes on this computer is the cap rap beat. That's what we need. So we'll put it here. You just drag it on and drop it anywhere, anywhere really, and then you can just drag it to fit your needs, wherever you want it, and it starts off there, and that's the cap rap beat. And if you guys want to hear it before I record this stuff? This is what the cap rap beat sounds like. So I made this using loops on GarageBand. Here.
How did you make that?
Well, various different loops. I took maybe 4 or 5 loops and then put them in my own pattern.
And the loops are already on there?
Yeah, the loops are already on there. Although you can edit the loops. you can edit the loops to make them sound your own way.
Okay.
So I didn't do that with this beat because I found out about it after I did this beat.
Okay. Good.
And then once I'm done recording, I'll show you guys how to master and edit. You know, how to put the effects in that you want and how to compress it and, you know, use all the options. Here. Alright, so I'm going to open up my...
I know you could do that with the
yeah.
screen. Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's pretty nice, yeah.
That's a $2,000 question right there. It's worth the class.
The vocal track, and that's what you're going to be recording. So it shows the mic is on the back here is what I'm using. The iMac mic is actually really good quality mic. Like it picks up a lot of sound. And so you can see your vocals right here, and as I see it, I think it's a bit too low. So we can change the recording level right here. So that's basically what we're set up. We're ready to record. I said a community access program is open. I said the community access program is open. Come on to get your cap on. Come on to get your cap on. Come on to get your cap on. Yeah. I said a community access program join. Come on everybody, just get the point. Need to come on down, make some tunes or a slideshow. Heck, just hear this news. We got 2 MacBooks and an iMac, yo, with a projector, a keyboard, and iPad, yo. We can teach you all about technology with the CAP. Yeah, just follow me down to the Spences Bridge Improvement District. Yeah, the old school, you just can't miss it. You haven't heard yet? What? Well, it's at the place where you check your mail. We can make a slideshow and demonstrate it. A ringtone maybe, or a letter, save it to your account on the iMac. And then why don't you go and try that HD video camera? Yeah, you want to use it. Take a film, then make some music. Do what you want to do and keep in mind that we're here for anything you want to try. So just have some fun, everyone, with us. Use the iMac to take some profile pictures. And just come on down and hey, have a time with the Apple products that we have that shine. Browse the internet, make a friend, create a friend in the Macs. Don't hate this trend, the Mac is cool. Hey, with awesome features, just go to the CAP site where there are some teachers for you to help you with your needs. I said one last time, just come see me at the CAP.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Very good. That's a nice
Thank you,
good.
Dylan.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was very good, Dylan.
So here we have, you can, if you don't want all the space right here, you know, you can just, it just did not let me, okay.
So what is it you're doing now?
I'm just editing, I'm taking out the blank space, the empty air that was just on this track. It's really nothing, you don't really have to do it, but I do it because I don't like the clutter on the screen. So,
Oh, okay.
So I can, I'll show you now what it sounds like together. Program is open. I said the community access program is open. Come on to get your cap on. come on and get your cap on. Come on and get your cap on. Yeah, I said a community access program, join it, come on, never. So you can see that the mic quality is pretty good,
Excellent,
right? Like
yeah,
it's
it's excellent.
It's pretty clear, and you can hear the voice. And this is the volume for the track. It's for the track itself. You can turn it up or whatever. I turned it a little bit up to 4.0 decibels because I couldn't really hear it. So now we can add effects and stuff. Personally, I think the voice sounds doesn't really sound like it needs any additional, like effects that would make it sound out there or anything. Like, I don't think it needs anything standout. Yeah, I said a community access program. Yeah, so I think it's fairly clear and you can hear every word, so you probably shouldn't muddle it up as much. So to edit it, just you can browse the effects or you can edit, and I prefer to just edit. And you have the compressor, which for this one I'm gonna use. You can do it manually here to find your own thing. I haven't been able to work this out yet, unfortunately. I think it really depends. It's a touch and go kind of thing. You really gotta figure out what sounds good to you, and it takes a lot of time to figure it out. So I like to go with the presets, to be honest. Preset I like to go with for the rap is vocal compression rap, which is kind of easy, right? But there's also various different ones for your instruments. You can have the electric piano smoother or more attack on electric guitar. Drum kits are tightened or what have you. Bunch of bass and synth and vocal compression, and I'm just gonna do rap and see what it sounds like. Yeah, I said a community access program, join it, come on everybody, just get the point, need to come on down, make some tunes or a slideshow, heck, just hear this news, we got 2 MacBooks. Not too different, but sounds a little bit different, but isn't, too different. So, it's just got a more crisp, a crisper clarity to it, I think, with the rap compression. There's also amp simulation, auto wah. I honestly don't know what wah is. I have no idea what it is. I think it's something for guitars or something, I think, or bass. There's also automatic filter. You can add filters to it. I don't really like filters. They seem to make it sound just a little bit too electronic, You can change that to bass amp, bass reduction, bit crusher, chorus. You can add a chorus onto the sound, onto the voice. What I'm going to use here is really a little bit of track echo, I think, just to make it. Not this. Sorry. Master echo down here is what I'd use instead of track echo, but track echo would have your all these different types of echo. You could use dub echo, that's used in a lot of hip hop uses dub. I don't really like it for the vocals because it's too intense. So I'm not going to use anything for track echo, but I'm going to use master echo because I want to have a little bit of a definition to the voice. Or rather, master reverb would probably do that better, actually, sorry. So let's try it at 10% and see what it sounds like. Send an iMac, yo, with a projector, a keyboard, and iPad, yo. We can teach you all about technology with the CAP, yeah, just follow. A little bit low, can't really tell that it's there. So I'm going to move it up to 20% and see if it sounds any better. Me down to the Spences Bridge Improvement District. Yeah, the old school, you just can't miss it. You haven't heard yet? What? Well, it's at the place where you. There's reverb, but it's kind of, it builds kind of strength on the voice. Makes the voice kind of stand out, I think. You check your mail. We can make a slideshow and demonstrate it. Oh. So yeah, that's basically what there is to it, is the compression.
So could you put a memory stick in there and take your recording with you?
Yeah.
Where would you do that?
Well, you would save your recording. So if we're done, which I think we just I want to just save it. So we would go File, Save As, yeah, okay, save, and then place. And then you would go to Share, and so send song to iTunes or ringtone or podcast to iWeb. Export song to disk is what you would want to do, right? So
and where would I put? Oh, the disc is right. I put it right inside there.
Yeah, you put it in back here. There's USB port right back here.
Okay.
Along here. So.
All right.
See, there's USB ports all on there.
Anything I do on this.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, come on.
So yeah, you'd export song to disk, and I think it would come up and show you. And you could burn song to a CD. I mean, straight from Garageband.
Right.
Right. But what we want to do is send this song to iTunes, and what it'll come up with a playlist and what you want for the playlist to be called, which is called Cat. The artist name, well, I go by the name Dilliar as my rap name. Composer name, well, I mean, I kind of composed it. If you use the Apple loops, it is your own composition because they're royalty free, and you're putting them in your own pattern. So I guess that's my DJ name, Grandmaster Bullshit. So yeah.
Oh, lovely.
That's my DJ name.
So you could actually send this, say, to a radio station for advertisement.
I could. Yeah. That's actually a very good idea. I hadn't thought about that.
What about other CAP or organizations? Can you send it to them?
Yeah, you could send it to probably anyone.
You just have to get their address.
So you compress it. Yeah, you compress it using, I want to use it for MP3. Do an MP3 encoder, and I want to put it as, you can put it custom quality, which is bit rate. I like it a bit high, so 224 I think, and use you can use the variable bitrate encoding, and you can set it at highest, where it's already set. And then you can have either just mono or stereo channels. Use joint stereo, filter frequencies below 10 hertz. Yeah, so I think that's all set. And then you just press share, and it does the whole thing for you. And it creates the mix down, and it normalizes and
yes, it is.
converts
Hey.
and it's
So it actually zips it
that's it. Yeah, that's
to a
it.
smaller file.
Yeah. And then that's it, yeah. So and I don't know if anyone wants to, record their voice, and I can use the effects and stuff. You don't, just say something. You don't have to sing.
No.
It's very interesting, but I'm
No?
not right now. I'm not going to.
No, Dixie, you don't want to hear the effects?
I'm too early in the morning for.
Another awesome thing on GarageBand that I like, that I've used quite a lot in a bunch of my songs, that I probably shouldn't be using as much because there is such thing as an overusage of it. I don't know if any of you have heard of auto-tune. Yeah, automatic tuning. So you can double click on your track right here and it comes up and you can edit stuff. You can edit your track and all that. And enhanced tuning. Oh, enhanced tuning. It's called enhanced tuning instead of automatic tuning on this. But it's basically the same thing, and you limit it to key, and if you do it 100%, it sounds like this.
I said a community access program is open. I said the community access program.
See how it kind of wavers and sounds kind of robotic? So that's doing it to 100%. So it's kind of it's a little bit overpowered. So I think it's basically set up for if you don't hit the right notes, you can just kind of fix it a little bit, right? In the studio, as opposed to just doing endless takes over and over again trying to get it right. So yeah, I think that's actually a pretty cool tool. You can also do all sorts of things. Is change the pitch. You can on certain things you can enhance the timing, and so that means basically you can change the timing of the song. You know, and just like enhanced tuning, it alters the timing to. I think it kind of corrects where it would be more useful if you're recording an instrument and you mess up on the timing of the instrument. And
Brings you into real time. Brings you into real time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good. So yeah. And that's basically Garageband. I can show you guys loops if you are interested, or.
How you doing?
Sure.
And you sure nobody wants to record their voices, or?
No,
We're shy.
Okay. So. My song, and you can set up the tempo, the signature, what key it's in. I just leave everything the same. And you create, and you've got, various different drums, beats, 16-bar beats. And you've got the Cop Show Clav, which is one of my favorites, loops. No wonder we're at 120. So you can change the tempo in the song and the actual song down here on either voice or loops or anything really. So I like 93 is my favorite tempo, beat per minute kind of thing. People say it's the saddest tempo. I don't think it's the saddest tempo. I think it sounds kind of actually uplifting to me. Everything I've made in 93 has been happy. So I've never really come across a sad song that I made. But yeah, that's. So it just repeats, and that's 8 bars, and there's a 4-bar electric slap. So you can basically just put them up here, loop them, using that, or you can edit them so that they only go to here and then loop them, or alternatively you double click it and let's see. This mouse is having a little bit of problems, I think, with the scroll part. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. That's it's weird. It's not doing editing or anything, which it usually does. Oh yeah, you can make your own section there, which I did accidentally, which I didn't mean to. But basically, if you had the other thing, and on the green loops, if you brought it up, you could actually change the note arrangement. See how it plays like this. You can move these move it all, your whole loop, every loop that you have, you can change it to fit your own, composition. So you can basically take your own, you can make your own original song, basically. You can make your own original loops. And that's
What
I
can
think,
you do
the
with
coolest
the
feature.
voice?
Pardon?
What can you do with the voice?
Oh, the voice, well, you could add the,
No, the personal voice.
personal voice?
Yeah.
Oh, you can, I mean, there's so many
Do
different
you
effects.
have to have a voice to begin with, or can you make it sound different?
You can
than
make
your-
it, well, you can make it sound different. You can
See, there's even hope for you, Wanda.
Oh,
make it sound, well, I mean, there's,
Wow. To a degree.
well, I mean, there's,
Now's your chance, Amanda. Let's do a demo right now.
I mean, the effects and stuff, for, say this, if this was a real instrument, as it's blue, so would, a voice would probably be around, about that color, or the same thing, it would be a real instrument. So if you use the effects, you've got Atari Sings or whatever, you've got, it's double filter, all these different one-stepper, telephone lines. Wandering Around's probably my favorite because it just kind of wanders around.
Like it's a filter?
It's no, it's not a, well, I guess it's an effect. I'm not sure if it's a filter or, it's a filter, but it's not, I don't know how to explain it. Let's see, it's a phaser.
Okay.
It goes from that speaker to that speaker. And it echoes a little bit too. So you've got stuff like that, or stuff like Atari Sings, where you've got.
I see what you're saying.
And there's all different filters like that, or different effects like that. There's the double filter, the filter can. There's also, if you add a bass effect, you might have it sounding, So you've got, you can change the instrument, you can change the sound of the voice, you can change everything. Basically, you can take what they've given you and then you change it and make your own thing.
Cool.
So yeah, that's basically what Garage does.
That's excellent. Gives me some ideas. Yeah.
So if you guys want to come in or anytime and make anything, just feel free. Around. I'm here most Saturdays and Mondays, and I don't know when Dwayne's here, but he's usually here.
Wednesday afternoons,
Wednesday afternoon.
2 to 4.
So yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right.
thank you.
All right. Let's. So just say anything. Ready, set.
I'm here at the Cap with Mr. Dillon doing the rap, and we're gonna get down on Spences Bridge in Music Town. How's that?
That's good.
Okay. Rock and roll, on with the show. Here we go. What do you know? Ho ho ho! Happy New Year!
All right. Now let's see what that sounds like.
I'm here at the Cap with Mr. Dillon doing the rap, and we're gonna get down on Spences Bridge in Music Town. How's that? There you go. Okay, there you go.
And then you've got effects that you can put on.
Okay.
We'll put on the. Let's say, how would you like the ambient vocals?
Whatever that means. It's
I'm here at the camp with Mr. Dillon doing the rap.
a little reverb there, huh?
And Spences Bridge in Music Town.
How's that? Okay. How's that?
There's also helium breath.
I'm here at the camp with Mr. Dillon doing the rap, and we're gonna get
See what?
down on Spences Bridge in Music Town.
I like that one because nobody knows who it is.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's the good part of that one.
There's
Yeah.
also the megaphone.
Helium.
I'm here at the camp with Mr. Dillon doing the rap. And we're
Yeah.
gonna get down
You know what?
on Spences
When you have a rice talking, never use the megaphone.
Yeah, I think so. That's probably a good idea.
They're too loud as it
That's
is.
probably a good idea. What's the mouse voice sound
I've
like?
tried to, maybe if you got a,
Mr. Dillon doing the rap, and we're gonna get down on Spences Bridge
pretty interesting, Dylan.
Now, if we want to take that effect off and see what this autumn enhanced tuning sounds like.
I'm here at the camp with Mr. Dillon doing the rap, and we're gonna get down on Spences Bridge in Music Town. How's that?
That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know. That didn't do much. If you draw the words. There's the droid, you know. I mean, the droid is.
Yeah, that's the for the alien population.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
So yeah.